Elimination night, bitch.
You guys are ready. Okay. So, I don't know about you guys, but do you like bugs?
No, not really.
Some of them I do.
How does everyone feel about bugs? Completely ignore what my name is.
I don't like
Those
it.
things in like spacesuits.
I just shit myself.
There's a few types that I like.
How about swords?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, swords.
Oh,
yeah,
I think I
yeah,
know
no.
what this is.
I have a whole apartment
like
for my
killing people.
swords affair.
This is what I think it is.
How about the concept of brood mothers and their thousands of children?
Oh yeah.
I
I
love
don't
bugs.
know
love
about
it.
that one.
I love it
I
so
once
much.
stepped on a
Twin.
spider. I beat up a spider.
Then I think you guys will enjoy Hollow Knight. Wait, that one's not out. This one! Hollow Knight!
That is not where I thought you were going with that.
Wait, where did you think I was going? I'm curious.
Either
Probably
Bug
Big
Snacks
Raccoon.
or Grounded.
Oh my god, bug snacks would have been incredible. But
Do you like bugs? Do you like snacks? Well, I got
So-
a game for you.
so this is a story of bugs and their shitty, shitty little memories. Starting out with Ghost. Ghost is our little wanderer, a one thumbtack tall little beast who's our protagonist.
Nice.
The game starts with them wandering into Hollownest, the last bastion of mind, or Hollownest, the last bastion of mind and will in a barren world.
Whoa! It's you! Oh my god, it's you!
Hollownest is a decaying society,
I'm
driven
taking
mad
autographs.
by an infection of the mind. The few bugs that remain are either at risk, or immune, or actively dying. Which brings us to our characters.
That's
Hollow Knight is a story of the relationship between 6 major characters and the world around them. The way their actions shape the death of this land or its potential future. Starting with Hornet. Hornet
It's the
is the princess
motherfucker with the-
protector of Hallownest. What?
Nothing. Continue.
Hornet is the princess protector of Hallownest. Our deuteragonist, and the face of Steam's most wish-listed game of all time. We know her, we love her, but what is she, actually? Well, she's a spider. Kind of. A half-spider. And a warrior. Hornet keeps this place safe, protecting its fading legacy and its people with everything she's got. She acts as a test of your ability, your rite of passage into the deeper mysteries of this land, and whether or not you can save it. But you may ask, why does Hornet not actually look like a spider? Why does she have a mask like Ghost here? Fuck. And that's because of this guy. Sex icon extraordinaire. This is the Pale King.
This thing gets
The fork.
Dude, I'd sit
Sire.
on him.
Of thousands of children in Hollownest, including Hornet. He's not technically a bug, but a worm, the kind with a Y. This is nowhere near his full glory, or his full sex appeal. But he is still the most powerful force in this land. The reason why bugs have a mind at all. His presence itself bestows it as a pale being, or a god. And speaking of gods, the Radiance.
That's that big
Diversity
motherfucker
win. What?
I saw that motherfucker. I looked at the sun one time.
Diversity win. This moth is a complete cunt. And also queer-coded. You want to fight the sun? The incarnation of dreams? Oh, fuck. Do it! You need to. You actually kind of really do need to. She's the source of literally all of your problems. And you can and do have to eradicate her with complete violence. The eradication is a poison of the dream realm from an infection, or from a jealous god, and the last bastion Hallownest has against its complete destruction? You may think maybe it's something to hurt her, some kind of vaccine or a medicine. Wrong. This prison to hold me? The prison, aka the Hollow Knight.
Oh my god,
real.
that's the guy.
Roll credit.
That's the guy from the name of the game.
Yeah.
Why aren't we playing as him? This game sucks.
With no voice to cry suffering and no mind to break, they're a perfect empty shell. The Hollow Knight, from their birth, was meant to be an empty vessel to contain and endlessly fight the Radiants. You may notice something, though. Don't they look a lot like little Ghost and Hornet? That's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi,
Unfortunately, for the Hollow Knight, one line of defense isn't enough, which is where we get our last bastions of this land, the Dreamers. Monomon, Hera, and Lurien. Unfortunately, not in their correct order, because I'm a fucking idiot.
What about
three of the greatest minds this insectoid world has ever seen. A teacher, a queen, and the gayest bitch you've ever fucking seen. Technically, he's the Watcher, but I think all he watches is the Pale King's ass. So, anyways, these three, before the story unfolds, have taken a vow to be used as living keys to the Black Egg Temple, or the current prison of the Hollow Knight. Only in the event of their death can the Hollow Knight be accessed. So now that you'll have the basic character rundown, you'll need... What the hell even is this game? The gameplay. Hollow Knight is, at its core, a Metroidvania. One of the prime examples of the genre. You fight your way through respawning rooms of monsters, upgrade your sword, aka your nail, to fight them better, and pick up some cool powers on the way, like Fireball, motherfucking forwards long jump, scream at the top of your lungs, and several more.
Ooh.
As the story progresses, the game grows in difficulty and you must upgrade to combat it. Areas begin to require new power-ups to traverse, enemies double or even triple their health, and parts of the map even become blocked. But how would I get you invested without, you guessed it, the actual story? Now, I won't spoil everything for those of you who do want to play, but I will give you a general rundown of the beginning. As stated, you begin our story as Ghost. You, as Ghost, have no idea where you are, or who you are, or even why you are. So you set off to find it, drawn into Hallownest by some unknown force. Soon, you reach the first and last standing civilization, Dirtmouth. Dirtmouth is, well, plain and small. Only a bug and a bench stand to greet you for now, so you make your way down the only way you know how. Down the well. See, most if not all of Hallownest is below the ground level. You drop into the Forgotten Crossroads, and trust me, forgotten they are. Little more but ground-crawling bugs and infected husks roam these once bustling travel lines, which now serve as long stretches of stone until you traverse deeper into the spore-filled, sickly sweet caverns. Only one thing is of interest to you here at the moment. A snail that kidnaps you, gives you his weird brain juices, and sends you off to die. But guess what? You don't die! Now you have Fireball, aka Vengeful Spirit. You can use this to take out nasties from a distance, including this one blocking your path to the greenest weed patch this side of the Cambrian period. Green Path. Green Path is home to a dozen other types of insects, and one in particular that'll stand out in her bright red cloak. This is where you meet Hornet. Right away, she's incredibly distrustful of you, and she's right to be. You kind of showed up out of nowhere, and she's got no idea if you're infected or not. But after you fight her and prove your worth, she skitters out of the way and lets you deeper with a trophy to boot. A cloak that looks from somebody really suspiciously like you. But as you take your first steps forward past this trial, you're interrupted by the Dreamers. What follows here is a sequence entirely contained within your mind of, well, basically 3 people you've never seen arguing if they should kill you right now. They don't, or else this would be a terribly short game. But you're filled with a new purpose. Kill those fucking guys right now.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And so you set out to do so.
Germa. Germa, please. This is not okay, Germa. What have you done?
You can't be here.
Germa,
And so you set out to do so. Over the course of the game, you fight your way through dense forests of mushrooms, flocks of jellyfish, the crumbling spires of what was once the biggest city known to bug, and at least 2 other races of insectoid kind to reach where you've been drawn all along. The Abyss. Here you learn why you've been drawn back, why Hornet fought so hard to keep you away, why you keep seeing yourself in a dozen other faces, who the Hollow Knight really is, and your true purpose. But along the way, all of those decisions are yours to make. What path you take, who you choose to spare or let crack and crumble into dust, what small businesses you decide to support. The game features multiple endings in various magnitudes of oh god, oh fuck, what just happened, and even 2 full story DLCs, so there's plenty to be done. Hell, the game doesn't even end until 112%. So give it a chance, spread your wings, and for the love of God, play Silksong. I've been waiting on it longer than I've been out of high school. Thank you, everyone.